Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you are new. My name is Kate and I am a mom of two boys. Grayson is 6 and Foster is 6 months old, and I make tons of mommy and lifestyle videos here on my channel. So if you're interested in that, make sure you hit subscribe. But today's video, I'm going to be talking all about baby products and baby must-haves. My son, like I said, is 6 months old. He actually turns 7 months tomorrow. So I thought I would do a video showing you guys all the products and things that we are using for him up to this point at 7 months. I have done 2 of these videos on my channel already, and I will link those down below if you're interested. I have done a newborn must-haves and a 0 to 3 month must-haves, and those all had great products that we love, and some are still using today. But we have obviously changed up what we are using quite a bit now that he is getting so much bigger. He's sitting up, he's eating, about to be crawling, and so he has changed a ton. So we've changed a lot of the products, bought new products. So I thought I would just take you around my house today and show you guys what we have been loving and what we will continue using, things that we've bought that we don't love that much, so you guys can get the lowdown on what we've been doing. I love watching videos like this so that I can kind of know what to expect or know things that I might want to put down on my Amazon list to buy. So I hope this video gives you guys some ideas for that stuff. But I am going to do it vlog style and just take you around room to room my house and show you everything that we use for Foster. And so that way I'm not just like sitting on the floor and boringly showing you product after product. This way you can see where like I keep it in my house, how we use it, and all that fun stuff. So I'm just gonna jump into it because I have so many products to share. Also, I will link every single thing down below so that you guys can shop this whole video. So I'm just gonna get started. So first things first, this is Foster's playroom, as we call it. We have a playroom through that area, but that is for Grayson stuff, and he has a ton of Legos, dangerous stuff. So for now, Foster stuff is in our living room where we spend most of our time anyways. So the first thing is his boppy, and I put this in a ton of other must-haves, I think down from newborn, and we are still using it probably now more than ever. He uses this on a daily basis to help him sit up and balance. Even now he sits up super good. I still usually like to put it around him just to make sure, especially if he's near like a hard floor like that, just so that he will not accidentally fall and bump his head. It catches him, it supports him side to side. So I would highly suggest having one of these, especially once your babe starts to sit. And right down here is his toy box, which I shared this in our last must-haves, but I thought I'd share it again. This is a mirror. He doesn't really use all that often anymore. But here are some toys that he is loving right now. He is loving this little baby Einstein thing that makes noise still. These little stackables he loves. He loves this little thing where you can put shapes and blocks into this. He loves this little ring. He loves this little snake that you can put together and take apart. It makes all types of noises. Those are just a few of the things he really, really loves right now, and he usually sits in his boppy, and then I pour this out and he just plays for like hours. Okay, so this is his play mat that I also mentioned in another video, but we are still using this at 7 months. He sometimes will lay under it, but now he likes to sit under it and like play with all the dangling toys, and it's just a really nice thing to still have. I'm pretty sure he'll grow out of it soon, but we are still loving this, and we've used it for quite a while now. We're obviously not using his swing anymore. I'm about to put that up. And his sit me up we do not use anymore. At first, this was his favorite toy around like 4 or 5 months, but once he hit more like 6, 7 months, he is over it. He just likes to be more upright or on the floor. This just kind of like, I think, confines him too much, so he is not a big fan of it, but I would still say it's a must-have for younger babies. Maybe just not so much when they're sitting up more. So this is his activity center, and this is a must-have. Whether you get this one or another one, you definitely need one. We started putting Foster in this at around 4 months, and we are still putting him in it every single day at 7 months. This one is by Skip Hop, and I think it is so cute and it is so good. He loves every single toy on this. He has a little piano. Eventually I think this turns into like a table he can pull up on and color on eventually. So I would highly, highly suggest getting this one if you are in the market. It also has 3 different links so that as he gets longer, we've already had to put it on the second one down, but it grows with your baby and I love it. And then we have this little open space we kept and we put some of his toy box toys over here and he loves to play with that and just hang out with us. Then he gets so excited every single morning when we put him in this. Next to this is we keep his walker. This walker is by Baby Einstein and we love it. I wasn't gonna get one at first, but I realized quickly that he wanted to be mobile and it is so good for him to run around and he gets so excited. I really like this one. It was really simple and easy to put together and it's pretty small. And it also has adjustable height and it has all types of noise things he can do, and I don't know, I love it. He like runs all around here and runs into the kitchen, so I would highly suggest a walker. So in this doorway, I have this little jumper. This one is by like Infantino, I think. And we really haven't used this much up until now. We've put him in it like once or twice, and he still just doesn't really understand to like a jump. So I think it might be for a baby just a little bit older than Foster. Maybe in the next few weeks here, he'll start getting into it. But I think it's super cute, and so I've heard a lot of babies love these things, so maybe you should try it out. Okay, walking into my kitchen, I have his high chair. And if you followed my channel for a while now, I have had 2 high chairs. This is our second. At first I got an IKEA one, and I love it, but I just didn't want it to be his everyday high chair. So I gave it to my grandmother, which she spends a lot of time there. So this is our second high chair for every single day. And it is the Peg Perego Siesta, I believe. And it is so beautiful and so nice. We love it. The padding is wonderful and it's super, super easy to clean. Not very many creases. The straps are amazing and they're super easy to unbuckle. All the pluses, these are both dishwashable, I'm pretty sure, and you can take off the top one. This goes all the way down to the floor, all the way back. You can fold it up really nice. The footrest is adjustable, all the things. It's a really, really, really great high chair. I'm loving it so far. Granted, we haven't really gotten to food yet, but so far it's perfect. It has wheels, it has lock wheels. Also a few things that we use with the high chair is we are loving these bibs. They are by Tommy Tippy and they're just like the rubbery kind. So he uses these all the time and I just throw them in the sink and wash them when he is done. And then these are 2 of his high chair toys he loves. I'm not sure. I think they most likely are both by, oh, the Sassy brand. Okay, and so they're super cool, make noise, they suction, and he loves to sit here and play with those. Also, I have his Bumbo in here, and he sits in that sometimes, especially when we go places that just take that to feed him or just to like let him sit somewhere. So I love that, and it has a little tray in the back you can take and put on the front. Another thing that I'm pretty sure I've mentioned before, maybe not, but is our #1 must-have of life in general with a baby is this Brezza. I am pretty sure that we got this before he was born. Actually, I'm positive. We did get this from a baby shower. And this is my favorite thing yet. It is a lifesaver if your baby is on formula or going to use formula or whatever, even supplementing. I don't know how I lived without this. I really, really don't. And it is a miracle worker. You just put the formula up top, the water goes in here and heats up to the perfect temperature, and it comes out a perfectly formulated bottle for your babe. I'm sure you've heard of it, but if you're wondering if it's worth it, yes, 100,000,000%. Last thing for the kitchen is this little grass thing. I can't remember the exact brand. I think Boone maybe. And this little tree. These are both complete must-haves. I really didn't realize I would need it so badly, but I use this all day, every day. We basically just keep his bottles right here until we're using them, and then we wash them and put them back. It's wonderful, and I highly suggest it if your baby's bottle fed, or just eventually, because sippy cups and things I like to wash separately. So I highly, highly recommend that. And then that holds all of his nipples, so it works out wonderful. So definitely a must-have since day 1. Now I am in my room, and I thought I would show you guys the baby monitor we are using. I can show you the camera part when we go into Foster's room. Currently, he is sleeping. I don't know if you can tell, but we are using the Motorola. This one was about $120, but I love it. I will link the exact one down below, but we've been using it now for about 2 months and it has not given us any issues. It is not Wi-Fi based. It is just a basic camera, you know, monitor. You can tell it's not on my phone or anything, but it is wonderful. It works so perfectly. The picture is so clear, especially night vision. It's so dark. It's pitch black in his room right now and you can see him super, super good. And it has all different types of volumes and light options and just all different types of things. So we are loving this one. Super easy. This is the charger. We just keep it right here up on our dresser at night. And like I said, I'll show you the camera portion that is on his crib when we go in there. But before we do, I thought I'd take you in the bathroom and show you guys his new bathtub. This thing is the cutest thing. He's obsessed. We got this about 2 weeks ago. So when he was about 6.5 months old. And it was only like $13 from Target. It's Infantino brand as well. And it's a little whale, if you can tell. And it's a little blow up. And it has balls that it came with that he can play with in the tub. It also has a stopper down there. You can let out all the water. I usually just like flip it over and let it dry. But it is so cute. He sits up in that and plays. And he has the best time. And now Grayson and him can take baths together. So he sits in that and then Grayson sits in the other part and they play. And it is like the best thing. He wants to take a bath all day, every day. And I'm seriously considering buying another one of these to put in our living room to let him play in with the balls. He loves it that much. Also, the tail makes noises and he loves playing with that as well. So we'll link this down below. I highly suggest this once your baby moves out of a baby or infant tub for the next stage. You definitely still have to watch him quite a bit. He will get wobbly sometimes. But this is a great option if you're looking for something for your bigger baby to sit in during bath time. Also, thought I would mention the baby soap we are using is Baby Dove, as well as the lotion. I will show you in a minute, but we have used a ton of different ones. We've used all of them practically, and for sure Baby Dove is our favorite so far, and it's just the softest, best smelling. I'm obsessed. So if you're looking for suggestions on that, my opinion is definitely Baby Dove. Okay, now in Foster's room, and he's got into the wipes, but I'm going to let him play for just a minute while I show you guys everything. So, I thought I would start with his bed. This is what he sleeps in every single night. It is a love to dream and nap. It's a love to dream zip up me swaddle. And I'm about to actually order another one because he's kind of outgrowing the length of this one, but we love it. It hugs them real tight around the tummy, so he still feels hugged, and he loves it so much, so he has to have that every single night to go to sleep. And this is the camera that goes with the monitor I showed you, and has a good view of him. We just prop it up there on the edge of his bed. Also, I keep this little rain machine. I've showed you guys a million times. This is a must-have. He cannot go to sleep anywhere without it. It's kind of a bummer because we were on the boat last weekend. He could not go to sleep because we did not have one. But then again, it's a really good sleeping aid. It helps him 99% of the time go to sleep. Also, yes, I'm trying to go through clothes that are too big and small for him. So that is the other side of his room. I just have his little laundry basket right here. And then, oh, I laid my phone. I have his necessities in this cart. I've redone this cart a million times since he's been born because his necessities change. But right now, this is what it looks like. He has his Owlette monitor that he still wears every single night. This is the lotion he uses. It is Baby Dove, just like his soap. We use these like every single day, every time we leave the house. These little passy clips. I think I have a few more somewhere, but must have if your baby takes a pacifier. This is a must-have for us. This is Cortisone 10 Intensive Healing Formula, just some cortisone itching cream. That is like the only thing that helps his cradle cap. Sure enough, we've tried literally a million things and that's what did it. So we still put this on his head every night just to make sure. And any place that seems like he has dry skin, because he has really bad dry skin, and this cures it up in like a day. Also at nighttime, we have been putting this on his bottom. This is just some butt paste, and we use this just to prevent diaper rash because him not waking up for 12 hours overnight, he tends to get a rash. I had noticed, so I started putting that on it, and it works like a charm. So I actually want to show you guys this walker that we kept in our garage. This one is the Juvie walker, and I bought this off a neighborhood yard sale, so they're usually really expensive, but I bought it for like $10. So I thought I would just keep it outside so that he can run around outside and play, and he's obsessed. So I highly recommend you get something for your baby like this or outside. It is summer here now, obviously, and we are outside constantly, so this is a must-have for him. And on top, I don't know if you can tell, I have a little baby hat, and I think I showed this in my clothing haul for summer. If not, that is also a huge necessity. I'll try and link one similar down below. Also, really random, but one last thing while I'm out here that I thought I'd show you guys is definitely a must-have. It is a new car seat. We got this for Foster before he turned 6 months, probably like 5.5 months, because he was a car seat hater. He hated his infant seat. So we decided to go ahead and purchase one of these. We did it during the Target sale where you brought in an old car seat and you got like something % off, and then this was on sale. So we got it for such a good price, but this is the Gray Coat Forever, and we love it. He loves it. It is so comfortable. It fits perfectly. The seat is actually like all the way back right now because Andy was driving, but usually the seat's like way more up because I'm driving, and he has so much room. It just is so perfect. He can sit up more, and this goes all the way until he's like in a booster like Grayson. Actually, I think it even goes to a backless booster. I can't remember, but anyways, he'll be in it forever, and it is such good quality, and he's obsessed with the car now. So if your infant is having car troubles, maybe just go ahead and make the switch. This starts off at, I think, like 7 pounds, so he was more than ready for it, and we love it. It's definite must-have. But that is pretty much all from me today, guys. I hope you guys liked this video and it gave you some inspiration and ideas for things that you might want for your baby. Definitely go watch my other 2 videos I did before if you have younger babes, and I definitely plan to do these throughout Foster's first year. So if you guys have any other video suggestions for me, definitely let me know in the comments below. Make sure give us a thumbs up if you liked this video, and make sure you don't forget to hit subscribe so you can be here for our next one, and we will see you guys then. Bye. Can you say bye?